Lol, little man. Boy, I sure heard a bunch about you. See, I was a good friend of your dad's. We were in that Hanoi pit of hell together for over 5 years. Hopefully, you'll never have to experience this for yourself, but when two men are in a situation like me and your dad were for as long as we were, you take on certain responsibilities of the other. If it had been me who had not made it, Major Coolidge would be talking right now to my son, Jim. The way it turned out, I'm here talking to you. Butch, I got something for you. This watch here, you see, was first purchased by your great-grandfather during the First World War. Bought in a little general store in Knoxville, Tennessee. Made by the first company to make wristwatches. Up until then, people just carried pocket watches. Bought by private doughboy Ryan Coolidge on the day he set sail for Paris. This was your great-grandfather's war watch, and he wore it every day he was in that war. He'd done his duty, came home to your great-grandmother, took the watch off, put it in an old coffee can, and in that old can it stayed until your grandfather, Dane Coolidge, was called upon by his country to go overseas and fight the Germans once again, this time they called it World War II. Your great-grandfather gave this watch to your granddad for good luck. Well, unfortunately, Dane's luck wasn't as good as his old man's. Dane was a Marine, and he was killed, along with all the other Marines at the Battle of Wake Island. Your grandfather was facing death. He knew it. None of those boys had any illusions about ever leaving that island alive, so 3 days before the Japanese took the island, your grandfather asked a gunner on an Air Force transport named Wanaki, man he never met before in his life, to deliver to his infant son, whom he'd never seen in the flesh, his gold watch. 3 days later, your granddad was dead, but Wanaki kept his word. After the war was over with, paid a visit to your grandmother, delivering to your infant father his dad's gold watch, this watch. This watch was on your daddy's wrist when he was shot down over Hanoi. He was captured, put in a Vietnamese prison facility. He knew that if the Gooks ever found the watch, they'd confiscate it, take it away. The way your dad looked at it, this watch was your birthright. He'd be damned if he was going to let some greasy yellow gook get his hands on his boy's birthright, so he hid it. The one place he knew he could hide something, his ass. 5 long years he'd worn this watch, up his ass, and he died of dysentery, gave me the watch, and I hid this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass 2 years. And now, after 7 years, I've been sent home to my family. Now, little man, I give the watch to you.